Bradgate Park in Leicestershire. 850 acres of open fields, ancient woodland and historic ghosts. Loads of them. Oh, and shit loads of deer. Oh god, look, it's took root inside. Feeding off itself. That tree's amazing. Ooh, look at the old oak. Makes you wonder what that's seen. A prominent landmark at Bradgate is Old John's Tower, which was built in 1784. It sits on the highest point of the park, known as Windmill Hill. One of the local legends regarding Old John's Tower says that the 5th Earl of Stamford threw a party for his son, George, on his 21st birthday, and he set up the celebration on top of Windmill Hill with a bonfire, alcohol, food, etc., and loads of guests. Now, as the night went on and the alcohol flowed, the revellers got out of hand and loaded the fire higher and higher, till sparks from the massive fire landed on the dry timbers of the old windmill and smouldered until the whole thing went up like a rocket, killing poor old John the miller in the flames. Now, old John the miller had worked for the Earl for a long time, and the Earl was filled with remorse, so he built the Gothic tower on the site of the old mill in honour of the miller. As old John was known for his fondness for a beer or two, the Earl added the archway to one side of the tower so it resembled an ale tankard. And if you happened to be on Windmill Hill after dark, you might see a dark, lonely figure wandering the hilltop. The ruins of Bradgate House, completed in the 1500s, and was a home to the 9-day Queen, Lady Jane Grey, who was born at Bradgate House, spent her early years here, and allegedly still roams the grounds. Lady Jane Grey was proclaimed Queen at the tender age of 16, even though she was only 5th in line to the throne. But the country rose quickly in favour of a direct, true royal line, and the Royal Council proclaimed Mary Queen just some 9 days later. Lady Jane and her husband were locked up in the Tower of London, but unfortunately her father was partly responsible for her untimely execution, as he was involved in an attempted rebellion, and she was promptly beheaded. Lady Jane Grey is said to still walk the grounds of Bradgate House in the dead of night. An eerie, headless figure with a long flowing gown roaming the grounds. How close are you going to let us get? Or you tack?